Today we're going to be discussing in this video uh, the ever-growing amount of attention seekers and how does that relate to narcissism and quite possibly how narcissists are affected by it. I'm sure many of you, maybe if you haven't, there was an incident that happened with a guy jumping off the side of a cruise ship, right? I do believe he got in trouble, but he did it because he wanted the video to go viral. He wanted attention from it. He wanted to gain the attention of people seeing him jump off the side of a ship. And for the most part, it's almost as though within society, if these type of behaviors keep going, you're going to start seeing more radical and irrational, reckless behavior out of people, because what you are witnessing is the conversion, the change, the shifting of currency, which people used to do stuff for money, more so stuff like that. You would pay somebody to do something like that. So the more extreme, the more they would probably require in currency being money to do certain acts. Well, now they don't even need something tangible. They just need to be viewed or watched. So now you're getting attention, which is replacing currency. So now the new currency today is attention. And people are seeking attention, which to them is worth more than money. And so now you're beginning to see more and more acts like this, which is ridiculous, right? But is also on the lines of what the very core of what narcissistic personality disorder, a very significant part of it, entails, and that is attention seeking. To be adored, to be admired, to be looked at, right? You're seeing this happen more and more in people, and it is also promoting and encouraging by people actually giving the views that he got what he wanted accomplished, because yes, he did make the news, right? So regardless of him getting in trouble, that wasn't taken into consideration, because maybe he knew that he would possibly get in trouble, but what outweighed the consequences of him getting in trouble was the payment of attention. He was paid in attention. So therefore, it was well worth it to him, and it was okay. Now you have to understand the psychology of individuals who think this way, right? Now you're going to have people trying to outdo one another for the same amount of attention or views. So now this stuff just becomes more of eventually kind of like a copycat type of situation, where you have people in many different sets, areas, societies competing now for attention, but to more extreme measures, right? That's one incident. But I'm quite sure there's other things that are going on that's not making the news, but are just as reckless and outlandish as that. So what are we looking at as far as how society is adapting psychologically, and also at least promoting? Because you have a bunch of derelicts basically running around getting the acknowledgement that they want, getting the attention that they want, where the media and everything is basically promoting the very thing that they were seeking to get in the first place. Now, how does this relate to narcissists and how narcissists view this? Well, one of my theories is basically you'll have narcissists feeling the competition coming on. Because even though a person may not be fully diagnosed as having narcissistic personality disorder, they may just be attention seekers. They may just think it's cool and now they want to be noticed and known. So now they go and commit acts that will, render them the same amount of attention. So now you will have a bunch of solicitations of people trying to get paid in attention, the new currency. Because that's what it is. Attention is now the new currency and has more value than money in some cases. And if things are moving in that direction, I'm sure most of you can already put two and two together. You're going to start having more narcissistic influenced societies that are okay with condoning this type of behavior, right? And narcissists will, in many ways, possibly look at this as it is threatening, because now it's going to, when you give them attention, when they are allowed it to be paid in the currency of that, you're going to have people trying to outdo each other. You're going to have more and more reckless acts. You're going to have, almost if it doesn't get put under control, you're going to have, it's going to be, to me at least, it's going to be a bunch of reckless individuals running around without a care, because for them, it's so easy to get the attention if they just put it out there. Someone's going to look, because the mentality of people appears to be so low in many cases that they are thoroughly entertained by some of these acts and behaviors. So in ways, to me, there's a promotion of narcissistic behavior. There is an immediate reward for that type of behavior. And we all know that the reward is attention. They can immediately get rewarded, as that guy did that jumped off the side of the ship. He got what he wanted. He got the attention. He got the views, all right. He made world news. Objective completed. So in the minds, and this is how it promotes the behavior in the minds, it's like, well, yeah, I got in trouble, but I also got what I wanted. I got the ultimate result. And so, to me, in many ways, from narcissists as well, my belief is you'll see an increase in more of this type behavior and more self-centered individuals in the nature and the direction that it's going, because we're giving them the very thing that they want in the first place, and that is the recognition, to be noticed, right? So why promote these things? Why put these things out there? Why even give the story? I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic to pick up on. But yet you have media outlets and the same sort putting it out there, right? Even if it's not put out there and it goes on, a social media platform, at what point does social media start to have a certain type of accountability too for not putting these type of acts out and allowing these type of things to be promoted and put on there? Just something to think about. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video, guys. Just something to give consideration, and to kind of like put it in perspective to where, society and stuff is going and how things are going into the world. But anyway, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and talk to you soon next time.